Connor Trent to take the face-off against Jackson Strickland. It'll be Trent for St. Joseph's. Still rattled around. Ground ball is still loose and controlled by Richmond, but it gets loose in front and a great stop early. Vigu has to make a stop out of the scramble, denying St. Joe's right on the doorstep. Jason, number 28 in gray, plays it for Mallory. And now Waters. Waters on the third left hand, has it checked away. Ground ball loose. Still rattled around and taken away by Richmond as Jack Pilling will walk the other way. Pilling with the shot from distance and diving in to make the stop is Tommy Gross. Jason plays it in the middle. Here's a shot on and a great stop made again by Vigu, denying Colin Campbell on the doorstep. So both teams have had some good opportunities here in the first 3.5 of this one. And again, from distance, it's got to be blocked down. A great recovery by Gross. Merklinger. Max Merklinger trying to get free. In front, scores! It is the first goal of the day, and it belongs to Richmond's Max Merklinger. Able to get back on his left hand, get some space in front, and beats Gross over the shoulder. As Anthony DeCenzo to take the face-off here against Trent. And the Hawks win it. Dangerous pass, but makes it back to Gross. Merklinger 9th in the A10 in points per game. Averages 2.77 points per game. Gets goal there. And now a turnover and a 2-on-1 down low. And it's blocked down in front. Gross able to keep it out. Had a steam shot deflected around in front. Still loose. It stays out as Richmond comes away with it. With Pennefeather Stevenson. And it ends up back with Vigu, who's under siege. Vigu able to get free, now checked away, and this is big trouble. Dumped in, down low, racing in for St. Joe's and scoring the goal to equalize is Trey Inca. That's the risk as a keeper. Vigu was way out of the cage, in some trouble. And Inca able to get the Hawks on the board after the check. Richie LaCalandra gets the assist after the turnover. Through the midfield is Waters. Shot from distance and score. Mark Waters. St. 2-1 St. Joe's. A bit of a distant shot there off the assist from Jason. And it's 2-1 as Waters goes 5-hole to beat Zach Vigu. Connor Trent, Anthony DeCenzo on the face-off. Still loose. And it's going to end up going Richmond's way. Richmond keeps possession, 45 on the shot clock. Alpaul trying to get free in the middle of Kreit. The shot on is saved by Gross. It'll stay with Richmond as Aiden O'Neill controls for the Spiders. O'Neill at X. Spins free. Plays it back out. Shot from distance is saved by Gross. Rebound, score! The initial shot came from Pickert, but on the rebound, it's Lucas Littlejohn.
Richmond goal scored number 27, Lucas Littlejohn.
You see a great stop here by Gross. Just couldn't cleanly get the rebound, and in one motion, Jason plays it out to the right and more. Moore plays it in the middle, low shot, blocked down, another chance, blocked in front again. And Richmond able to come away with it. Now Alpaw plays it for Ricciardi. Merklinger again. Over to Creo. In front, shot on, and save made by Gross. Denying Lucas Littlejohn right on the doorstep. He doesn't miss from there very often. Sheridan. O'Neill at X. Final 15 of the quarter. Ricciardi. Out to the left. Sheridan with the shot, score! Joe Sheridan puts Richmond in front.
Richmond goal scored number 7, Joe Sheridan.
7 seconds before the final buzzer of quarter number 1. Get another look there at Sheridan. Over the shoulder of Tommy Gross. Huge hit. I think is going to result in a call there. Kind of a blindside hit coming in here. It was Jack Pilling who absorbed it. So Richmond will start in possession with the man up. Here's a shot off the post and rattled in by Lucas Olson. And it gives the Spiders a tiny bit of breathing room. They now lead 4-2. As Olson able to fire that one in off the post. See him free on the left. Went far side on Gross.
Number 23, Jared Chenoy.
Against Connor Trant. And Richmond now 6 of 7 on faceoffs. Over to the left. Spinning free, but checked away. Sheridan loses the ground ball. Able to get it back. Olsen. Hawks scrambling a bit. Merklinger, save made by Gross. Ground ball still loose, and Gross able to come away with it. O'Neill with 25 on the shot clock. Plays it back. Alpaw skips it high and wide. It'll stay with Richmond, 21 on the shot clock. As Packard controls at X. Packard makes the pass. Creo scores! Gavin Creo fires it over the shoulder of Tommy Gross. And Richmond has scored the last 4. to take a 5-2 lead. Richmond came close to scoring in this possession off this shot off the post by Ricciardi before Creo able to finish it off for the Spiders, who've won 6 of 7 face-offs in this one. Hawks will get the advantage here, though. Ryan Bradley able to scoop it up. Nearly turned it over, but the Hawks able to get possession back. On the work by Michael Waite. Sheridan with the shot. Save made by Gross. And the Hawks will get it back. Richmond out shooting St. Joe's 8-0 here in this second quarter. Danny Gallis plays it in front and scores. Well, they make the first shot of the quarter count, don't they? It was Michael Gahn getting one back for the Hawks. A needed one for St. Joe's to try and get some momentum back in this one. Off the assist from Gallus. Trent wins the face-off. Trent looking for some space. Makes a wayward pass. O'Neal. Pickard pinballs off the check. Save made by Gross. Still loose. Hawks able to pick it up. Along with the outstanding performance in the cage from Tommy Gross so far. He's made 10 saves. That one is put home, however, by Joe Sheridan. And Richmond's lead is back to 3.
Richmond goals coming this one, Joe Sheridan.
(6-3). As Sheridan scores his second of the day. Able to bounce that one past Gross. Trent and DeCenzo on the face-off. And it will go St. Joe's way. Trent gets inside, lets the shot go. Save made. Ground ball loose, it trickles in. I believe it's Michael Waite. Who scores for the Hawks to get it right back and make it 6-4.
St. Joseph's goal, number 42, Michael Waite.
Waite out of the scramble in front. After the face-off, Trent was denied, but the pull by Michael Waite sweeps it in. We'll take the face-off against Carabinas for St. Joe's, and Richmond wins it with Chinoy. Creel. Goes low with the shot. Gross makes a brilliant stop. Possession will stay with Richmond. 35 on the shot clock. Here's a shot and a goal from Alpal off the assist from Machardi. And Richmond able to stretch the lead right back to 3 with 4:54 to play here in the first half. Less than a minute after Waite scored his first goal of the season. 10th goal of the season for Alpa. On the face-off. Richmond able to win it with Chinoy. La Calandra's pass a little wide, but it makes it to Ika. Truesdale's pass swept away and taken away by Richmond. And Dunham, did he step out of bounds? He did. It'll go right back to the Hawks. Mallory. Trying to get free in front. Denied really well by Michael Farrell. And it ends up as a turnover. The senior will have it for the Hawks. Shot clock not a factor. Mallory gets in front and they score! A beautiful setup. And on the doorstep, the Hawks able to slam that one home with Ben Dutton. And they get one right back, just as Richmond did, with 7 seconds to play in the first half. That's a perfect pass by Mallory to find Dutton, who got free in front. Merklinger again this side for Olsen. Lucas Olsen at X for Ricciardi. And now O'Neal with the shot. Gross makes a save. Still loose in front. Hawks able to come away with it. Still rolling around, and Gross finally able to settle with a bit of help from Levi Verch. On the left, trying to spin free of Gahn. Pass in front. Shot on from Littlejohn is saved by Gross. And I think you're going to get a foul here called on the ride. And a penalty is going to give the Hawks a man up. Littlejohn with a hit on Jack McGrory. La Calandra. In the middle, checked away. Ground ball still loose. And Richmond able to get another turnover. Able to chase it and retain possession, Creo. Well, Richmond down to just 15 on the shot clock. Merklinger. Sheridan. Merklinger across. O'Neal back in front. Olsen is denied. A great stop by Gross. And the Hawks will get it back. McGrory attacking out on the right. McGrory has some help if he wants it in Ben Dutton, but he'll keep it himself and score! Jack McGrory gets just his 3rd goal of the season. And the Hawks are back within 1.
McGorry.
On a brilliant individual effort
On the clear.
by Jack McGorry. Merklinger trying to spin himself free. Plays it out on the left. Shot, scores, Olsen. A rocket from Lucas Olsen gives him his second goal of the day. And Richmond has a little bit of breathing room again.
Richmond goal for 24. Lucas
Olsen just wound up and did not miss.
49 counter track.
DeCenzo and Trent on the face-off. DeCenzo thought he had it won, and now Richmond does win it. Tommy Stull. Pickert. Checked away. Ground ball picked up by St. Joe's, at least momentarily. Still racing after it. And it's going to go Richmond's way. Jason out on the right. Waters swings it. La Calandra. In front. Score! Trey Ika pulls the Hawks back within one. Goal number 2 of the day for Ika. 19th of the season. Able to sneak it over the shoulder of Vignew. Huge face-off here between Trent and Chinoy. It's Richmond, and it has sailed well high and wide. It'll stay with Richmond despite Gross's best efforts. As Leo Kane. O'Neal swung around on the left. Merklinger. Kane. Shot on, save made again by Gross, denying Olsen the hat trick. Trying to get free in front. Wayward pass, unable to be controlled cleanly by Kane. This is Olsen with 25 on the shot clock. Out to the right, Kane with space. Gross makes another stop. Richmond keeps possession with a fresh shot clock. Merklinger for Sheridan. Joe Sheridan has it checked away by Gahn. Hawks can tie it with a goal here. 2:20 to go in the third. Gahn has it checked away by Sheridan. So a fresh shot clock for Richmond. Ricciardi. 10 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ricciardi scores. Can only concede so many opportunities. Richmond had a long spell of possession there. And Jack Ricciardi able to get goal number 1 of the day. To put the Spiders back in front by 2. O'Neal at X with 10. O'Neal shot, save Gross, rebound loose. Merklinger there, Gross has it. Goes long with the chance. Face off, still loose. And it's going to be Richmond possession. Trying to get free of Thompson. Shot clock at 10. Important possession here for the Hawks. Waters gets free, gets it checked away, and it ends up being a turnover as Richmond able to hold the Hawks without a shot. Olsen with a shot from distance and scores. It's his third of the day. Lucas Olsen stretches the Richmond lead back to 3. After the Hawks were unable to capitalize on that long possession. And Richmond has some breathing room. Alpaw. Creel. Plays it back to the right. Now in front. Shot on. Save made. On the doorstep. Ricciardi denied, and the Hawks get it back. LaCalandra. Pass across from distance. Shot is denied. Truesdell. Hawks do get it back for now, but it's taken right back by Lucas Littlejohn. And now Olsen. 8:45 to go. Olsen has 3 today. Gross makes the save that time. Hawks keep it with Staunton. Being watched by Smith the whole way. Out on the left for Jason. Dutton, save made. Vigu able to come up with the stop and plays it out. Richmond trying to get free, and they do on the left. Get the clear. O'Neal. Gets free in front. Merklinger, saved by Gross. The Hawks have hope. Pass is too long, though. Plays it back for Merklinger. Merklinger plays it to the left. Creel. O'Neal. Penalty spotted on St. Joe's. O'Neal has it. Now here's a shot. Skipped wide. Stays at 16. Merklinger. To Kane. Merklinger. Olsen. Save made by Gross. Richie LaCalandra looking for some space. Goes low with the shot. It is saved by Vigu. O'Neal. Back at X. 15 on the shot clock. Pass off. Shot on. Gross save number 23. Trying to get free. Plays it to the right. LaCalandra. Double team rolls his way. Able to get free of it. 90 seconds to go. LaCalandra makes the pass off. Waters in front. Loose. Save made. And Richmond has it with Michael Farrell. Of existence with men's lacrosse. And again, depending on the results between UMass and Hobart. Final 8 seconds, or 8-7 the score. as it's knocked away. It will stay with Richmond, it looks like, as Hobart just scored to tie that game. If Hobart wins and that finishes in a three-way tie, there's some math to be done. I believe that will still be an advantage for the Hawks unless Hobart wins by a large margin. We'll have to wait and see. But this moment belongs to the Spiders.